Good afternoon and hello. Welcome in. Happy Sunday, everybody. How are you? Okay. Here we go. Let me turn my volume up. There we go. Good afternoon. Hi, Leona. Welcome in. How are you today? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Hi, Melody. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hi, Jeannie. Hello from Arkansas. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay. Good to hear. Hi, Robin. Welcome in. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon, rather. How are you? It's a great day. Hope you're having a wonderful day, everyone. Let's see. Well, today I got just a hodgepodge of stuff. I had a little bit of Christmas and some Lombarger baskets and some glass. I had some beautiful Heisy glasses and some art glass, a few pieces of art glass, and just some odds and ends. And welcome in. Thank you all for coming. And to celebrate my birthday today. I don't put much into it, but I figured I'd share it with y'all. All right. All right. Good. I'm just waiting for a few more people to pop in before I get started. So how's the weather by you guys? Down here in North Carolina, it is brutal. Thank you, Melody. It is brutal. Brutal. That's kind of true. You're just grateful for each year that comes. Another year older and deeper in debt, as they say, right? Thank you, everybody. I don't do much advertising of it, not these days. But and thank you. Yeah, it's been pretty warm down here in southeastern North Carolina. Good morning. It's what today was 106 with a feel like of 122. Ouch. The humidity is killer. Killer. Can't be outside, can't enjoy yourself, you know. You have to wait till dusk. Even then it's warm. Even then it's warm. Rain coming in about 2 hours. All right. Thank you, Cassandra. Welcome in. Aloha. Cassandra in from Hawaii. It's a beautiful state over there, huh? It must be gorgeous this time of year. Good, good. So, y'all don't forget to head on over to the Thrills Thrifts channel, D, you know, my sister from another mister. Her birthday is the 20th of July, so it'll be next Saturday, but she's having her sale early at 11 a.m. so she can share her birthday celebrations with her granddaughter, who's born on the same day. So don't forget to pop on over to Thrill Thrift, Dee's channel. I know y'all are subscribed already, but if you're not, get on over there. And don't forget, she has another channel, The Thrill of the Flip, where she does flipping good DIYs. The woman is talented beyond means. So if if you don't know about her other channel, go on over there and subscribe to her. She shows you all about how she does her thrift flips, and she does an amazing, amazing job. So go on over and make sure you're subscribed to her other channel. Leona, it is crazy. You just, you spend your days in the house, you spend your days in as much AC as possible. You jump from the house to the car to the store and back, but in between you're just melting. It's crazy. Oh boy. But anyway. And thank you all for being here. You could be anywhere else. I know there's some other shows going on right now. There's a few other resellers that are live at this moment. So I do thank you for sharing your time with me. Again, if there's anything during the sale, hi Sherry, welcome in. Hello. If there's anything that you see on the replay, if you go back and you watch the replay of my sale, if you decide that you want to pop out and go somewhere else, it's fine. Come back and view the resale, the replay, and if there's anything that interests you, just send me an email, and my email is in the bubble down below. So it's allintheattictreasures@gmail.com, one word. And that's it. So let me do a little background. All of you already here already know, but if there's some lurkers in the lounge, welcome in. Grab yourself a nice cold glass of iced tea, settle in. Don't be shy, pop into the chat. We're friendly folks here. And I'm located in southeastern North Carolina. I ship with Pirate Ship, and I invoice through PayPal. If you don't have a PayPal account, no worries. You can check out as a guest. If you're having trouble with your PayPal email, you could just let me know. I will send you an invoice with a direct link. There are a few folks that are having some issues. So no worries, just let me know and I'll send you a link, a direct link. The information that's needed to purchase on the sale today is your real name, if it's different from your YouTube name. Your full mailing address with zip code and an email. You can send me the PayPal email. I'm not sure how that all works, y'all. I mean, it could be that the email for PayPal goes direct. I'm not sure. I just ask people to just send me an email that they view frequently. So maybe, I don't, like I said, I don't know what's going on with the whole PayPal thing. I don't know why people are not getting their emails. I don't know. But I've, I, I've only had a couple of folks so far that I need to send a direct link to. But I just say, I'll just send it to the one that you send me, if that's the one that you use most frequently. And other than that, do I even have my measuring stick? No, I don't. I forgot it. And thank you, everybody. And don't forget, if you'd be so kind to leave me a thumbs up, that would be wonderful. And I guess that's it. And we can get started. Let me go get my measuring stick so I can measure items for you. All right, I got them. I'm back. So anywho, okay. So what do we have today? We have some interesting items. I pulled some stuff from one of my totes that I had. Some of y'all are new, so you've never seen them before. Other people that have been to my sales, they might have seen some of the items before. But without further ado, let's jump right in. And thank you so much. Let me refresh my screen. Y'all, I've been painting my kitchen cabinets for 3 days, and I'm still not done. I started that project, I think it was in April, because I had, the house originally came with wood cabinets, and they're I guess in the 80s or whatever, but the prior owner spent a small fortune. So they're really good wood cabinets, solid wood. But I just wasn't like feeling the color of the wood. You know what I mean? Like that oak. And my house in New York, I had pure white kitchen, pure white cabinets. It was they were like a melamine or whatever, but they were like perfect to, very easy to clean and keep and whatever. So when we, about a year in, we decided to paint the kitchen cabinet. So my honey, he painted them like a white, but apparently there's some kind of additive in them and the white turns like a beige, and I wasn't happy with it. So I decided, I said, that's enough. I am going to repaint them. So I did. So I wanted to make it more modern. So I decided to go with, I saw a kitchen that was set up in Home Depot, and I really liked it. And what they did was they did like a chocolate brown, like a deep, almost gray brown on the bottom. And then all the top cabinets were a gray that had a, like a brown hue to them. So grays come in different, variations. You can have blue grays, you can have brown grays. So I chose the brown grays. So I started that project and, life got in the way. So I had to finish the rest of them. So that's what I've been doing for the last 3 days. So if my nails have paint, I apologize ahead of time. So anyway, but that's what my days have been filled with. Paint. And y'all, you don't know how, when you start painting and taking things out of your cabinets and really getting into the corners, you don't realize what you find. You can think your house, your kitchen is spotless, but there's always something. So that's my that was my couple of days off that I spent. Okay, guys. Well, we have 25 watching. Thank you so much. Hang in there with me. No, painting's not your, yeah. I really don't mind it. To me, it's kind of relaxing. It's the second coat that bothers me the most. I wish it would go on the once and that's it. And, but that second coat is a pain in the ass. So, hi, Maritza. Welcome in. Hola. And all right. So without further ado, let's get started. And like I said, again, welcome everybody. Welcome everyone in the chat. Welcome to everybody in the lounge. Hi, Linda. Welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. All right. So, most of the items are an offer up. I might have a buy it now item. My buy it now is how I work that is if there's, I'll, show you the item, assign a number, and then if 2 or more people come in with the same number, it'll automatically roll over into a bid. And those people that are involved in that can bid it out. And then, if you're no longer interested, then just put out and, and then we'll move on. I do it a little differently than others. So, and at the end of my sale, when I do a recap, the items that are offered up are still available at an offer up. They don't change to a strict buy it now. That works for me. And so at the end, you guys can still bid it out if you're interested. Okay, so let's see what we can get for you today. And again, some of the items you might have seen, some people might have seen these, others might not have. Okay, so, we'll take it from there. So let's get started with something that I think is absolutely gorgeous. Now, again, guys, I don't know, with glass, as you all may know, there's a zillion makers. There's there's a zillion designs. I don't have the availability to really research all of them in depth. So I'll just do the best I can in describing them to you. I try to do a Google search. If I can't find anything, then who knows? If y'all know in the chat, you can put it in the chat. But I'm going to start out with this piece. This is a gorgeous crystal decanter or carafe. It's in the Art Deco. It's in the Art Deco design, and this is going in at. Oh, let me get my chat. Okay. Okay, this is an offer up, and we're starting this at $20. And there you see it in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you. This is beautiful. It is a crystal wheel cut decanter. Here's the bottom. It's got that starburst on it. I'm not sure if you can see there's like these little petals, like leaf petals that are cut. Here's the wheel cut in here. There's your handle. It is applied. And here's now this top has a beautiful design to it that matches the bottom of the carafe. There's a flower cut in here, 4-leaf like a flower, and then there's those leaves that are hand cut into there. It is a beautiful piece. It does match. It does match because the design on the top matches the decanter. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it is clear. It doesn't have any, there's no thick glass in this. And this measures about 10 inches tall and about 5 inches wide. There we go. Okay, so this is the first item. It's beautiful. It really is. It's a nice size and there's no damage to it at all. There's no flea bites, bug bites. There's nothing. It's oh, wait a minute. There's a small little. Now Scott says a flea bite is the size of the head of a pin. So this is a little bit larger than a head of a pin. So I'm going to call it a bug bite. I don't know if you can see that, but it's absolutely beautiful. Okay. And if there's no interest, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. All right. Let me put my little sign back on there. All right. Up next, I do have this I love. I found this. This is also an offer up. And we're going to start this at $16. Let me get my little piece of paper here. This is beautiful. It's probably from the 70s. Let me just write my notes. It's probably from the 70s because it does have that iridescent carnival glass oil slick to it. And here's the back. It has 3 little feet and it's in the shape of a shell. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. And this has absolutely no chips or anything. Let me see if I can find let me see if I can see what the color of the glass is by putting a light through it. This is what it's coming up. So maybe it's maybe it's red in there. I'm not sure. But guys, it is absolutely beautiful. I was really thinking about. Yep, Linda, it does look like a dark rainbow, doesn't it? I love that look. I have a picture and the tumblers of what is it, mm, grape and something, grape grape and cable or something like that. Anyway, from the 70s. I have a beautiful picture and I think 6 or 8 tumblers that go with that. Yeah, on it. So, and let me give you a measurement on it. And this has absolutely no scratching on it. It doesn't have any flea. Well, no, wait a minute. Is that a flea bite or is that just a manufacturer flaw? That's just a manufacturer flaw. But again, probably from the 70s. 9 inches by about 8 1/4. And there you go. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, ma'am. The grape and panel, I think it's called, Sherry. It's this color, this beautiful color. So we have that, and if we're gonna have, I don't see any interest, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. I'll put the pass in the comments. Okay. I'll put that one to the side. Good. All right. Up next, let's do another piece of art glass. Oh, so pretty. I do not know who the maker of this is, but it is just OMG. If you love art glass, studio glass, you're going to love this. I think art glass is making a comeback. I'm finding more and more people are kind of digging it. So, and this is it's ribbon bowl. Okay, so we're going to start this. We're going to start this one at $14. Oh, you don't have the glasses? Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's just boxed up. I was going to, I got it all boxed up ready for eBay. Now I have to unbox it, but I thought it would be easier just to sell the picture with the glasses as one full set. So here, you guys, look at this. This is a hand done bowl. Now it kind of sits like this. It sits kind of wonky. Now you can put little felts on here to kind of get it to sit more stable on a table. But just look at the design in here. This is all iridescent. Can you see that? All iridescent. There's like there's blues and purple, green. It's just gorgeous. And it is this big for reference. It's gorgeous. Look at that. All iridescent colors. It definitely has, yeah, it's purples, whites. And some of it looks yellow. Some of it looks deep lavender. It's pretty. And it is just layers of strips of glass that they put together. It's a very pretty piece. And I give you a measurement on it. 8 inches. Yep, it's 8 inches across. So very pretty. This would look very pretty if you put this up in a, plate holder. So isn't that nice? And thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate you being here. All right. And if there's no interest, we'll move on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Okay. Up next, I have another art glass piece. Now, the thing with Murano is without it having a sticker, we have to stay safe and say Murano-like, unless you're able to prove it somehow. But this is gorgeous. Okay, this is a Murano. I'm going to say Murano style. Venetian, well, you can say, it's definitely Italian glass. It doesn't look like it was one of these cheap ones made over in China. So we're going to start this. We're going to start this one off at $20. And here it is, y'all. This is an amber glass. It's cased amber with copper flecks, what they call a venturine. Probably from the 1960s, 70s, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe even in the 80s. I'm not sure. But let me see if I can give you a close-up. There's the copper venturine. And here's the back. Now it's not highly polished, but it is polished. Isn't that beautiful, Sherry? OMG. Look at that. And that is such a pretty piece. Now this measures 10.5 inches by from length to length. It measures 6.25 inches up and down, and then the height is about 2 inches. And there's no chips. There's no flea bites. It's in excellent condition. Look at you with your hearts, honey. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I was a big collector of art glass back in, well, I hear back in the day is annoying. Back in the 90s, I'll say. Back in the 90s, I was big into art glass and collecting art glass. Any kind of glass, that for that matter. My house was eclectic, artsy fartsy, primaries and art glass and swung vases. I mean, you had it. I did it. It does look like a giraffe pattern, doesn't it? All right. So if there's no interest, we'll move on to something else. We'll do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. That's a phenomenal price for that as well. I mean, who knows, guys? That could be your Murano. But we don't know. We don't know. And sticking with that theme, let's do these. I have two, so this is choice. Okay. These is choice. Oh my goodness. Look at those. Look at that, guys. Now, if you look these up online, they're about $50 a piece. So it's a swirled art glass Murano style. Okay, so we're gonna start these. Now this is from my own collection. We're gonna start these at 25. Oh, and that's choice. Mm. Okay, guys, look at this one. Oh my goodness. Look at the colors in there. This measures 12 inches high, 4.5 inches wide. There's blue, green, I would say copper aventurine in there. And it's abstract ribbon swirl glass. Phenomenal. And here's the bottom. Nice and smooth. But look at those colors. Now, does this fluoresce? No. I thought maybe a black light might do it well. But I do have a pair. Well, actually, I have a choice. I have 2 available. So, again, if you look these up online, they are quite pricey. But look at those. Are they not gorgeous? This is the kind of stuff I had in my collection that I am now parting with. Look at that. No. No, I don't, honey. I just collected art glass for a long time. Okay. So if there's no interest, we can pass on that. All right. Let me put my pass sign in there. Oh, did I count it down? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pass. Okay, let's do something different. All right. So what I have here is, I believe this to be, I'm selling this as a set. Okay. And we're going to have, it's a butter dish and a salt and pepper shaker. It's in the American Fostoria, because there's 3 seams, and I heard that American Fostoria has 3 seams. So in the cubist pattern, okay, I'm going to start this. We're going to start this off at $12 for the set. Okay, so in the set, you'll get American Fostoria cubist pattern, salt and pepper shakers. Now this is the pepper, and that's spelled P-E-P-P-A. There's the inside. It has, the salt always does a little oxidizing on here, so. But these are metal. So you get the salt and pepper, and then you get the butter dish. Now there are no seams. I don't see any seams on this. So it would be difficult for me to say that it is an absolute American Fostoria, but it is in excellent condition. None of these little edges here have any damage whatsoever and is in fantastic condition. You like that, Sherry? Yeah. Papa? Yeah, that's the New York accent coming out. So you get the set, and we have an offer up starting at $12 for the American Fostoria Cubist pattern, butter dish, and salt and pepper. I know. I don't hear it. Other people hear it. Like Dee has her own upstate New York accent. She has more of a New England, somewhat of a New England, but not like Massachusetts, New England, but she definitely has an upstate New York accent. So, but she makes me laugh. It's kind of like upstate New York meets Jersey girl. I love her accent. All right, so if there's no interest, we're going to pass 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. And I don't say water, I say water. Water. WADDA. Water. Give me some water. Anyway. Okay. That was fun. All right, up next, let's do a little something here. I love this. I don't know who makes it. I wanted to keep it for my my Florida room, which I want to do in nautical. So I was going back and forth with that, but and this is gonna, let me get a piece of paper and write this down. This is going to be a buy it now. I don't know who makes it, but it's very pretty if you like the nautical. So let's put in buy it now, a number for, let's see, $8, number, okay. All right, here it is, guys. Look at this. This is a napkin holder. It is this big. It is that big. Look at that. I love these scallop shells. Open reticulation right here, even if that's a word. Reticulated openings right there. It is metal. Is silver tone in excellent condition. And it is a napkin holder. Or you can put your mail in there. Or you can roll up a little towel or something and have it in your bathroom. So let me put that in there. This is a buy it now. $8 number one. $8 number one. Isn't that pretty? I love it. No polishing needed. And it measures 4.5 inches by 4 inches. 4.5 inches by 4 inches. Whoop. All right, if we have no interest, we can pass. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Okay. Up next is a little stained glass boat. This is also a buy it now. Okay. Nope. Okay. This is just a small little stained glass boat, and it's a votive holder. You just put the little votive candle right here. And this has some very pretty little blue slag, royal blue. I think is that a royal blue slag, but I don't think so. And then the like a cream color, and this is all. This is the way it's made in the metal, and it sits like that big. It's only that big, but it's cute. It's number 2, $5. Buy it now. Number 2, $5. Buy it now. I love it. And it just sits a little votive candle sits right there. And let me refresh my page. And let me get to live chat. There we go. All right, if no one's interested, we'll pass. And it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Whoop. Boop, boop. Okay. Let me put that little new doll right there. All right. Next up, let's do a Christmas item. I had these, I showed these last year, but I've had these for a while. They're 1950s, screaming 1950s. There are like these, I'm sure there's a name for them, but they kind of look wood, but they're like they're like a plastic mold, made in Hong Kong. So that tells you. Okay, so this is we're going to start these off at $12 for the set. And here they are. 1950s musicians. They're not elves, but there's a name for these, but I'm not sure. There's your little label on the bottom of made in Hong Kong with their little outfits. And he's playing like a little harpy thing, and he's playing a flute or some kind of wind thing or whatever. So you get the set. 1950s mid-century modern Christmas musician fellows is what I would call them. I don't know. In very good vintage condition. There's a little bit of wear on his cord, and on the back of his hat, there's a little, I don't know, little glue mark or something. Now these guys stand about 7.5 inches tall. So if you like the vintage Christmas, here you go. This is a set, and it's a pretty good price, I think, for the two. And I hate looking up like that, guys, but my glasses are reading glasses, so bifocal. So on the top, when I'm looking straight at you, you're blurry. And then on the bottom, I have to do this just to see what I'm doing. I hate doing that, but all right. If there's no interest, we're going to put a pass. We're going to count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And I see Miss Linda. I see Linda Punky in for $12. If there's no other interest, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to put the sold in. And sold. Thank you, Linda. They're coming home to you. Thank you so much. I'll put your name on that. Mm-hmm. Oh, you have his brothers? All right. Then they'll go well with each other. Congratulations. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, that's a while ago, I think. Okay. I remember. Now I remember. Okay, Miss Linda, they are coming home to you. They're coming home to you. And let me put these to the side. Put these over here. Okay. Let's tackle some. Let's tackle. Let's try this plate. Okay. Okay. So next up is a depression glass plate. Okay. And we're going to start this at $15. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I answered the wrong question. Okay. Depression glass wheel cut. Let me see if the black background can show you. Yes, it does. There's your design, guys. It's wheel cut. Okay. Now it does have a few little scratch marks in the middle. It is a very pale green. And let me see here. It does have glow, glow, glow. So y'all, $15 start is really good price. It's a very good price because I didn't realize how much glow it actually has. Can you see that glow, guys? Ooh, la la. Let me see if I can darken it up in here a little bit. so y'all can see. Okay, lights out, y'all. Lights out. I'm sorry. Can you see the glow? There you go. It surely does glow. Now, this plate would have come originally, probably, because it does have a lip here. Probably a compote came with it. So let me put the lights back on for you guys. Let me turn the lights back on. Why, Mamma Mia? Okay. Now this platter, like I said, this platter doesn't have any chips or anything like that in it. It is, I'm not sure of the design. I don't know the design. All I know is that it's definitely uranium, and it probably came with a compote right here. Okay, but you can doll this up with whatever you like. How cool would this be with black, right? Like a black compote or a vase of some sort, right? Now this measures 11.5 inches in diameter. And I see sherry in it, 15. No chips, no cracks, no flea bites, but definitely there's a few little scratchy marks. But other than that, it's fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, if there's no other interest, we're going to count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to put the sold in. And we have sold. Congratulations, Sherry. This is coming home to you. There you go. I put you down for that. That's a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous find. That's an awesome steal of a deal, girl. Okay, I'm gonna put Sherry. Okay. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Okay. Up next. Who doesn't love Heisy glass? Heisy glass. I call it the buttery glass. I have a set of 5. Okay. These are, I have a set of 5 of the short Sherberts. Oh, I have my cheat sheet right here. Okay, Colonial Clear is the design. Okay, I have a set of 6. And these are going to be an offer up, and they're going to start. We're starting these at $15 for the set of, oops. Okay, this is an offer up starting at $15 for the set of 5. That's only $3 a glass. Okay, these do retail about $7 a glass. So what these are, and if you know Heisy glass, you'll know that it's buttery and it's fire polished and it's just the goodness. These are what they call short sherbet glasses. Okay, here's your size reference. Here's your design where it has the indented panel. Okay, I only have 5 of these, guys. I only have 5. Here is the stem, and there's your base. They don't have any, let me double check before I lie. Nope. Look at these. They are gorgeous. They have such a clear clarity to them. If you know Heisy glass, you know it's quality. They have such a beautiful, clear, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to describe. But these measure 4 inches in height, and they have like 3 3/4 inch opening on the bowl. So 4 inches tall, 3 3/4 inches across on the bowl. Let me see if you could see that better. They're beautiful. And the pattern is called Colonial Clear. Jello, sherbet. What's my favorite? It's an ice cream. I can't think of it off the top of my name. Right now, I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's an Italian ice cream. The only thing I got in my head is tiramisu right now. Isn't that terrible? Oh my God, my notifications are coming in. Geez. Okay. Yes, Sherry, gelato. Absolutely. Don't waste your time with ice cream, guys. Go straight for the gelato. It's made with cream, like cream. It's so good. It's so worth the money. Treat yourself to gelato. You'll never go back to ice cream, ever. So I have a set of 5 available. If anybody is interested, that's only $3 a glass, y'all. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to put those to the side. And we'll put in a pass. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Okay. Sticking with the Heisy, I have, again, I have a set of 5. Okay. Now these are water goblets. Okay. The stem number is 373-341. These retail for about $9.99 per stem on our favorite replacement website. So you can Google it and find out. Okay, I do have 5. Okay, and we're going to start these water goblets. At $20 for the set of 5. Mm-hmm. So that's $4 a glass, guys. That's really, really good deal. Again, here you go. Heisy Colonial Clear. These panels are indented. They're in excellent condition. And you get a set of 5. There's no chips, no cracks, no flea bites. And they are the water goblet. A beautiful, beautiful glass. Nice. It's a nice thick glass. You know what I mean? Like, it's not thin. So fragile that, they'll break easily. So there you go. They're absolutely gorgeous. And that is a really, really good price for Heisy glass water goblets. Okay. Mm-hmm. And if there's no interest, we can pass. We can pass. Okay, guys, if you're watching on the replay and you're interested in something, please don't hesitate. Just email me right there. There's my email in the bubble. Let me know if you're interested in something. Okay. And go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. All right, we can put those over here. All right, and the last set of sherbet I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 of these. Okay, these are called the tall sherbet glasses. Okay, tall sherbet glasses versus the ones that were a little bit smaller. Okay, and we're going to start these. Okay, what was the other ones? We're going to start these at 18 for the set of 6. Look at these. Again, beautiful condition. Now these retail about $7 per stem. They're in excellent condition, no flea bites, chips, cracks, or imperfections. They are gorgeous, buttery, beautiful glass. So pretty. Mm-hmm. Somebody must have just come on. My numbers plummeted. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody who is hanging in here. All right. So if no one's interested, exactly. The fancy feast. Exactly, Sherry. Okay, so if no one's interested, we'll put a pass in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Okay, up next, OMG. This is signed by an artist. Okay. This is hand painted by Alicia. She's gorgeous. we're going to start this. We're going to start her at $15. Is that a set of dessert dishes? Sis, I believe they are. They're called a tall sherbet glass. Here's the lower sherbet glass for size reference. Yeah, they can be dessert glasses. I can give you a quick measurement on them. And right in the bottom of the glass, there's that H with the diamond. You know, that's a Heisy mark. These are 4.5 inches in height. Okay, versus the smaller ones, which are 4 inches. So yes, ma'am. Okay, sis? Okay. All right. So here we have, she is all hand painted. Says size inside the bowl. Okay. Okay, the bowl measures 3 and quarter. Oh, I don't know. Almost 4 inches. Almost 4 inches wide, and the bowl itself is 2 inches deep, but overall it's 4.5. I don't know. I don't know. Sis, I don't know how much pudding it would hold. I guess it would depend on how high you pile it, honey. I have no idea. Half a cup to 3/4. I don't know. I'm not sure, honey. All right. So maybe half a cup, 3/4 of a cup, maybe. Not sure. Okay. All right. You make me laugh. That was funny. Okay, guys. But thank you for your interest, sis. I appreciate it. Okay, up next, you have this absolutely gorgeous hand-painted Harlequin mask. She is ceramic. She is hand-signed by Alicia. I think that is Alyssa, Alicia, Alyssa. She is an offer up starting at $15. And she is gorgeous. That size. Let me lower this. She has beautiful colors. She is painted lovely. If you love cats, oh my goodness. Now you can add more streamers here if you like. This is the way that I got it. And it is beautiful. Yes, Catwoman for sure. And it is life size. I could fit that right over my face. So it is life size. And beautiful, beautiful. I wish I looked that good. And it comes with a ribbon. I've seen them that they do have ribbons that hang down, tassels that hang down, but she's just gorgeous. She is. She's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And if there's no interest, we're going to pass. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Oh, you did, Sherry? That must have been beautiful. I love Harlequin. I really do. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll pass on the cat lady. Pass on her. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now I have a set of these Harlequin lady masks. Now these are a set. Okay. These again, these are signed by the artist YS. I don't know who she is, but it's New Orleans. These are all hand painted. Mm-hmm. Hand painted. Okay. We're going to start this set. Mm-hmm. We're going to start this set at $15. Okay. And again, these are hand signed. There's your signature. And it is trademarked. So she must be a good artist or a known artist. And it says New Orleans. And you get a set of these. Here's your first one. She has pretty gold lips. There's your this one has more like a black. This has black and white ribbons, and this one has pink and black and green ribbon. And they just hang on the wall like that. You just put a little pin, little push pin, and they hang on the wall. They are this big. I would say they're about 4 inches. They're in really good condition. They don't have any chips or cracks. They're 5 inches by 4 inches, guys. And there's no chips or cracks or anything like that. And they're $15 a set as an offer up. Oops. Okay, if there's no interest, we can move on to something else. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Okay. All right. Did I tell y'all I'm seriously considering and getting a booth at my local boutique antique mall? Serious contemplation. I have to go talk to them and see what spaces are available. So why not, right? Try something new. I don't know how it's going to be, but they have a lot of really good vendors there. So I'm going to give it a whirl. Okay. Now, this is a beautiful basket. And if you're into the boho scene or not, I'm not sure. We're going to start this one off. Okay, I believe I got this from another reseller probably 2 years ago. But I'm just kind of, purging out some items. So we're going to start this off. We're going to start this at $14. And this for this beautiful hand woven basket. I love the geometrics in it. Here's the back side. It does have a little foot stand. Here's the outside of the bag. And there's the geometric patterns. Now it is a lighter in tone here than it is on the back. Maybe it has some, it was in the sun or whatever. Oh, did you, Sherry? Are they a lot of work? Yeah, they, I get back to that thought, Sherry. But look at the designs in this, guys. Isn't this pretty? I love it. Now she measures almost 13 inches in diameter. And then there's a height on it of about 3 inches or so. But really pretty. All right, if we have no interest, we're going to pass. I'm going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Oh, I see Miss Cheryl coming in. Oh, no. Okay. Cheryl's retracted. Okay. Number 14 for Cheryl. Okay, I see you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. There's no other interest. This is going to be sold to Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Sherry, I'm going to show you something. I know you do railroad stuff. Probably the only one I know that does railroad stuff. This is, I just want to show Sherry. Sherry, do you have this tin? Okay, this tin is railroad engine number 1223. It's a Pennsylvania Railroad number, built in 1905. This engine is the only preserved Class D 16, and the 1223 was home built by the railroad in its Juliana shops in Altoona, PA, in 1905. Okay. I have some trivia information here. If you're interested, I'm back. I'll take those 5 dessert dishes for 18. Okay, thank you, sis. I'll put you down for that. Okay, so I have this if you're interested. And then I also have, I don't know if there's any other railroad people out here, but I'm bringing it, specifically for Sherry. But it's open, of course, if anybody's interested. And then I have this, honey. This, I believe, is old. It's an LCLR, which is Atlantic Coastline Railroad Company, number 1788. I believe it's a uniform pin. And there's the back of it. I believe it's a uniform pin. But I'm offering these 2 pieces as a set. Okay. All right. I'd buy it now. And like I said, I don't know if anybody else is railroad people, but I'm offering this at $15 for the set. You get the tray, the vintage tray, and the vintage tray is in excellent condition. And here's your very old pin. It has a rollover, not a rollover, but a seat clasp like that. There you go. So if you're interested, I see Sherry at 15. Okay, she's interested. We'll count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Oh, I'm so glad, Sherry, you got it. You're the only one I know that does railroad. And I see you, Cheryl. That's coming to you. It says here that it is now on static display at the Railroad Museum in Pennsylvania, which has taken a firmer stance against loaning equipment to the Stratford Railroad, citing damage. Okay, this engine, get this. This engine was featured in 2 films, such as Broadway Limited in 1941 and Barbra Streisand herself. Hello, Dolly. Woo-hoo! I love it. I'm so glad you got it, Sherry. Hello, Dolly. What a great movie that was, right? What a great movie. I grew up on musicals. And pin. Whoop, whoop. Let me put your name on that bit. Okay. 1969, Hello, Dolly came out. Cool Beans. Yes, ma'am. All right. Let me put this on the back. All right. Okay, so let me go back. Defocused. All right. Let me get Sis for the Heisy. Okay, we have the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's Sis. $18 sold. Okay. Now, Cheryl, No, it's not weird. Everybody likes different things. There's nothing weird about that. Sis gets the set of 6 Heisy. And for 18. And let me go back. Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl wants something for 15. Okay, so let me go back. No, she wants the set of 2. The set of 2. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sherry, that was 6 dessert glasses. Yes. 6 of the 4-inch height. I do have the 5 of the smaller one for 15. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay, so Cheryl, you're getting these for 15. Okay, 15 for the set. And you're getting the singular one. Yes. Okay. And the singular Catwoman for 15. I love her. I absolutely love her. Do you do a Harlequin tree? She's gorgeous. 15 for that as well. Oh, do you? I think I have another one around here. I did have another one. Okay. But yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay, we'll put Cheryl down. Okay. For the Harlequin masks. Awesome. They are beautiful. If I find any more, I will definitely. Oh, really? Beautiful. I had a Harlequin mask that I showed, what was it, a couple weeks back. Oh, what happened to it? I don't know what happened to it. I had it in here. I'm not sure what I did with it. Did it go in with the trees? Darn. Hold on. Hold on. Did I put it in here? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what I did with it. No, I don't think I would have stuffed it down in here. Oops, oops, oops. Sorry, guys, sorry. Yeah. Maybe. Nope. I don't know. I don't know what I did with it. But I did have one. I had 2, and I sold one to Stephanie. And, oh, goodness. I sold one to Steph, and then I had a second one left over. No, I don't think it's this one. Nope. Oh, well. I'm not sure what I did with it. It's around here somewhere, guys. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, so Sis got the 6 dessert tray desserts. Okay. All right. Okay, 6 dessert trays. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Yes. Okay, so, all right. What else? What else do I have back here? Oh, I have brass, guys. Brass. I have these brass candelabras. These are beautiful. Mm-hmm. They are brass, solid brass. I did buy these from another reseller. They're marked GM on the back bowl, but not sure who GM is. But they're traditional, and we're going to start these at, we're going to do an offer up. We're going to start these at $20, and you get the set. Of brass candle holders. They go on the wall like that. They have 3 bowls. There is some wear inside. You can see where they scratch the wax away. Hold on. Okay. Oh, these are gorgeous. They're probably coated with some kind of protective coating, but they are in fabulous condition. And like I said, 3 each. They hang flat on your wall. I saw that, Cheryl. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was all hand done. Wasn't that a beautiful piece? So if you like the brass, you have a set. These are, let's see here. They measure 9 inches in length, and they jettison out from the wall about 6 inches. And you get the set. Aren't they beautiful? Brass is in, guys. It's still in. It's still the rage. Still the rage. There you go. And if there's no interest, we can count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll put in a pass. Oh, beautiful. You did? You found one, Sherry? Nice. Nice. Okay, we'll pass on those. Okay. Okay, up next, I have a set of 6. These are hand-painted glasses. I showed these once before, but I figured I'll bring them back again because, you know, why not? I love them. They are hand-painted, guys. And here they are. These are, oh, these are starting at $18 for the set of 6. Look at these. Let me see if I can put a, that is incorrect. Oh my goodness. Wrong number. Okay, they're hand painted. They have tassels on them, tassels with cord. Okay, they have the crisscross pattern, swirl down the stem, and then on the bottom they have more tassels on the bottom. They are beautiful. Beautiful. There is a set of 6, guys. A set of 6. And these measure about 8.5 inches tall. The bowl is about 4.5 inches. And they're beautiful. They are so pretty. Isn't they pretty? They're gorgeous. I just love the hand-painted glasses. I have them in, what I do with them? I have them in the fall pattern as well, up in the cabinet. They're very pretty. I love the tassel. Oh, no chips, no cracks, no flea bites, no bug bites. Okay, and you do get a set of 6. So if there's no interest, we'll put a pass in and go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. You know, when I lived in New York, I lived in what they call wine country, okay, out on Eastern Long Island. So they had a lot of vineyards that came in. They took over potato farms and they opened up vineyards. So the north and south side of Long Island did that, but they would have wine tours. And you could do the wine tour on Sundays, and a lot of women did that. They just, got the girls together, and then we go from, vineyard to vineyard to vineyard, and they would taste the wine, and they get a little buzz, and, But one of the things when they you do the wine tour, not only just tasting their wine, but they showed us how to hold the glass properly. So you swirl it and you smell the bouquet, and when you swirl, you see what kind of leaves a film on the glass. Then when you drink it, you don't gobble it down. You sip it, you hold it in your mouth, you exhale through your nose. It's supposed to give you this whole big experience or whatever. And then they had these little spittoons, you could spit it out. And my girlfriend and I was new to this. My girlfriend studied wine at the restaurant she worked in. And she's like, oh, now you have to spit it out. And I'm like, I'm not wasting good wine. But anyway, you hold it by the stem because you don't want to hold it by the glass, because the warmth of your hand changes the temperature. And you don't want to, if it's chilled, you don't want to warm it, But, right, Sherry? I'm not spitting that stuff out. Not when it's, such and such amount per bottle. No, thank you. I'll keep what I have. So that's my funny story for going out to the vineyards and wine tasting. It was a blast. Hi, Valerie Beckage. How are you? And thank you. So we'll pass on these. I think I put a pass in. And did I put a pass in? I don't know. And we'll pass. Those were fun times. Fun times. Okay, let's do a little bit of, let's flash back into the 70s, guys. Let's go back to the 70s. Y'all, look at this. I don't know what this is made out of. We're going to do this as a buy it now. Oops. Yes, ma'am, it sure is. It sure is, and thank you. Yes, I did, Cherry. I got older today. Mm-hmm. Well, technically, I think I was born at 7 p.m. It's not yet, but it's coming. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you. All right, this is what's up next. This is not 70s or what, y'all. This is a buy it now. $14, number 3. Now, this is made of that compressed board or whatever. I guess it had something on the back. I don't know, but here's the little hanger thing. Happy birthday, Sherry. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You had a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And I sang to you. We got our July babies out there. So look at this, guys. Is this not screaming the 70s or what? And it says joy. And you had she kind of had that little Holly Hobby thing going on with the little boy here. And they're sharing their little baby ducks, looking at little baby ducks. But isn't that cute as old get out? I don't know what happened here. There might have been a little something something there at one point, but it's no longer there. And this is, are they chickens? Oh, they are chickens. There you go. There's mama chicken. There's little baby chicks. I gotcha. And this measures 11.5 inches by 10 1/4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't ask me what those lines are in between the quarter, the half, and the 3/4. I don't have a clue. But anyway, it's almost a half an inch. It's almost a half an inch. Really, your father, his twin brother, and your brother were all on the same day. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. That should be a fun party right there. That's good to, that's interesting. How about that? Okay, so if you're interested, this is a buy it now, $14, number 3. If you're interested in that, and it says Joy, 1970s vintage goodness right there. I think I'm gonna adopt a term like vintage technically is right, what, 20, 25 years, right? So any plans for dinner? Yeah, I'm making dinner. No reservations for me. I gotta work tonight, so yeah, no dinner plans. I gotta figure out what I'll make something. I don't really put a whole lot into it, you know. I get the text message from my son, happy birthday, and yeah, I know, but I don't put a whole lot into it. It's like another day, but I'm just thankful for being here. But yeah, we could go out, but then I get all full and I gotta go to work and that's crazy. But yeah, he said happy birthday, so we're good. You got that right, Sherry. And we all, when we were young teenagers and we would see people come over and they were like 20, 21, you're like, God, you're old. And then we couldn't wait to hit 18, right? And thinking that was 21. And then we hit 18 and then it was the 21 mark, right? And then it was like, uh, and it's somewhere in the course of time I think it was, I don't know, between the ages of maybe 24 and 30 or 32, I forgot like how old I was. You know what I mean? Like you looked in a mirror and you didn't see a difference and you're like, how old am I? And you're doing the numbers, you're like, you're old enough to drink, but between 24 and 25 and 35, you forget. You forget how old you are. But now I'm just trying to forget. But anyway, I don't see any interest on this 1970s gem. So, which I'm going to call like middle vintage or mid vintage, you know. So I think I'm going to call like anything that's like 2000s, you know, 2000s to current. Well, that would be 25 years old. So anything from like the 2000s and back into like say the 80s or whatever, I'm just going to call new vintage. And then we'll have mid vintage, which is like maybe 60s, 70s. And then we have old vintage. I don't know. I'm going to try it. All right. So let me put a pass in there. And put a pass on that. And a little doodah sign on here. How long am I on? Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock. Oh, what did I have? I forgot. Oh my God. Sherry. Okay. That's okay, Cheryl. I heard you yesterday at the sale. I buy for myself. That's okay. When I see this, it reminds me of Tammy and Dave. Like that would be her thing. You know what I mean? All right. Let's do the long burger basket. I have 2 available for those who are interested in that. Mm-hmm. Gonna keep that right there. Okay, so let's do this. I have a Longaburger. Yeah, Longaburger. Mm-hmm. Now, how we make our baskets. Okay. All right. So, y'all know what a Longaburger basket is. This is Dresden, Ohio, and it's dated 1999. It does not have the insert, but it doesn't have any cracks or breaks in it. And it has a few little markings here and there. Okay. So we have a buy it now. And 2 or more people who come in, it'll become a bid. Okay. Let me see. What am I doing here? We're going to buy it now. We're going to go this much here now. Number. Okay. Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting, Cheryl. Okay, here we go. This size does not have the inside liner to it. It's just the basket. I thought it would be super cool. You could, if you're doing the primitive or whatever, I'll have to do that. I'll check it out. Here's it on the bottom. 1999, Dresden, Ohio, Longaburger. I mean, think about it, guys. 99, 2009, 2019. Okay, 2022. Okay, we're talking over 20 some odd years old, and this bad boy is still intact. That's why they charge what they charge, because they do such fantastic work and they last. They last. And that's how they do it. They nail the bottoms in. There's nails across the tops of brads. Oh, and my goodness. They are really well made. Okay. Oh, I'll have to check that out too, hon. Sherry, that's a great idea. Okay. So we have a buy it now, $12, number 4 for the 1999 mid-vintage Longaburger. And you know Scott hates to say Longaburger. burger basket. It's that big. Oh, chit chat with Granny Pat. I love her. Okay, so let me give you a measurement. Measurement on here is 8¼ inches in height, 6½, almost 6½ by 6½. 8¼ inches by 6½ square. So great to put up on the counter. You know, rolling pins and things of that nature. You know, a very tiny wastebasket. But yeah, really good condition. All right, and if we have no interest, we can pass that along. Okay. I do have another larger burger basket. Hamburger. I do have another one. Okay. Now, I've shown this before. This does have a lining. This one was done in 2001. Does have a little scuffing on the bottom, but that's okay. There's no breakage in the basket itself. This might have had a lid at some point. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's do a buy it now. Let's see, what was the other one? Valerie. I see Valerie at number 4. If there's no other interest, we can count it down for Miss Valerie. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Thank you, Valerie. Your name will go on there. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Yippee skippy. Yes, exactly. These rolling pins. And put your name on there. Thank you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, so now the next one. Okay. And again, if it's a buy it now and 2 or more people pop in, it becomes an automatic auction. So we have a buy it now Longenberger basket. This is a big one with 2 handles. This is a large one. Buy it now. And this is number. There you go. It's in the chat, guys. This is a double-handled, lined Longenberger. Scott makes me laugh when he says that, making a sneered face. Longenberger basket. There's the bottom, guys. It does have a little scuffing on the bottom, but 2001 is the year. It has nice patina on the handles. And this is in great condition. Great condition. There's no breakage in here at all. And this you can pop out and give it a wash for sure. But it's perfect. It has a little scuffy marks here and there. And I see Valerie. Thank you. Perfect. And if there's no other interest, we're going to count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to put the sold in. And we have sold to Valerie Beckich. Thank you so much. Sold, sold, sold. Thank you. All right. Perfect. Put a little thing on there. Okay, Valerie B. Yay, congratulations. Perfect. All right. Up next, I have a Christmas item. This is made by Spode. Spode Christmas tree. Only Spode is Spode. Correct. Okay. This is still in its sealed box. And, oh, are you getting thunderstorms? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a little overcast, but nothing crazy. Okay. Now this is I believe this is a cheese knife. It has a little, that little divot at the top, like that little, like that. And it's serrated. And here's the design on there. And this is made by Spode. There you go. Spode hors d'oeuvre cheese knife. Brand new. Never even opened. It's still sealed with the tape. And this is a buy it now. Okay, there we go. It's in the chat. Buy it now. $10 for the Spode hors d'oeuvre cheese knife with the Christmas scene on it. Sealed in the box. Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. Picks it up so you can put it on your cracker. Was that not funny that you remember the Seinfeld episode Double Dipping? Oh my God. No double dipping. Anyway, yes, very fancy and proper. There's a way to do things. Oh God, there's a way to do things, but yeah, double dipping is not cool. Don't get caught doing it. Oh my God, that was funny. I used to watch Seinfeld all the time. The show about nothing, right? The show about nothing. And it just, Elaine was classic. Her dance, her bathroom scene when she was in the toilet paper. Remember that one? And she's in the stall and she ran out of toilet paper and the lady next to her and she reaches, she says, "Can you spare a square?" And the woman's like, "No." Elaine went off. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. At a gathering, no double dipping. Anyway, we got this one. This is $10. Buy it now. Number 6, if anybody's interested. Oh my God, too funny. Too funny. Okay. It's terrible. Sherry, I did that to my friend at work the other day. And her and I both went in at the same time, and she's in there, and I said, "Excuse me, lady, can you spare a square?" And she's like, "What?" And I had to explain the episode, right? She thought it was funny. I said, "You have to see it." Okay, up next. Up next, we have, if y'all know your coasters, you'll know Pimpernel. Mini scarlet flower for hundreds of years has been an intricate part of the English countryside. Okay, Pimpernel, signature Pimpernel. This association with the charm of England gives rise to the use of Pimpernel as a trademark name. These delightful British placemats and coasters. Okay, now let's see which this one is. Now this one I believe is Pimpernel Signature Deluxe Coasters. Clean with a moist cloth, made in England. And there you go. They're Christmas. They're Christmas. There's Santa at the top. There's your little at the bottom. And they're cork on the backside. They're coated. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6. There you go, right? Santa on the top means spode. Santa on the top means spode. Okay, these are buy it now. I'm go to number 7. $8, number 7. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 coasters with the spode design of Santa in the top of the tree. In a box. And that's the way I found them. Buy it now. $8, number 7. Oh. Well, they're made in England. How about that? Heat resistant to 100 degrees Celsius. Wipe with a damp cloth. All right. And we have no interest. We're going to pass. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. Okay. All right. All right. Next Christmas item. All right. I have 2 of these. They're going to be choice. Now, I believe these were used by somebody else because they do have, well, yeah, they do have little metal wire ornament hangers in there, but ooh la la. This is such a pretty set. I remember these. I don't know how long ago these were made, but they're paper mache parts. I have Victorian. Okay. Now these retailed originally for $12. We're going to do buy it now for $6. And number 8 choice. Okay, choice. Your first choice. Okay, your first choice. And don't be afraid. Again, with my buy it nows, if you're interested and you see another person put the number in, you can put the same number in and it'll become an automatic bid. Okay, so don't be afraid you'll miss out because your internet is lagging or whatever. All right, first one is Victorian heart-shaped box. So paper mache. Okay, it originally sold for $12. And inside you get 6, they're lacquered paper mache hearts in the Victorian style. Okay, a little, there you go. So there's these, this style here. We have 3 here. This, that, that. And then underneath there's another whole layer. Okay. So there's 6 in that box. Excuse me. Old World Victorian heart-shaped paper mache. Okay, so you have that. Or you can go Old World Santa, which is this one. I mean, look at the box itself. You can hang the, hang these on your tree and then use the box. Okay. Yep, I hear thunderstorms rolling in. Hi, Midge. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Okay, so the next one. So we have these 3 on the top layer. Old World Santa. Those are the first 3. And the bottom are pretty much the same. See, we have and these are paper mache hearts. Okay, so those are the 2 choices. Okay, I see Midge in at 7. Thank you, Miss Midge. Oops. Okay, so your choice. Old World, Victorian, they're $8 each. So I see Miss Emily and Melina, aka Midge. I see Midge in for number 7 and number 8. And if there's any other interest, we'll count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to put the sold in. And sold. Congratulations, Midge. Which one or ones would you like? I see you have number 7 and number 8. So would you like number 7 or number 8, or would you like both? Okay, both goes to Midge. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations. And we have a sold. Congratulations. All right. Let me put your name on here. Okay. All right, Miss Minji, those are coming home to you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What else? I had this cute little thing here. Isn't this adorable? This is so cute. This is just a little cherub figurine. Okay. Okay. This is just a little vintage cherub figurine. He's made in China. He's just a little composite, like a resin composite. But he's just super cute. Okay. And he's $5, number 9. $5, number 9. With a little cherub. He's just that big. Isn't he charming? All right. And with no interest, we'll pass on that. And we'll go to the next item. Well, I don't know if it's going to rain now. It looks like it might. Okay, up next. Let's see. Did I do all those? I did those. I have these glass Christmas trees, guys. Okay. If anybody is interested. Okay. I have a pink one. These stand about 13 inches in height. I have one pink one, and I have 4 of the green. 13 inches high. Okay. If anybody's interested, let me move these to the side so I don't break them. Okay, I have 4 green and 1 pink. If anybody is interested, and they are $5 each, and we're going to put number 10 on it. Okay. There's the bottom. I have 4 of the green and 1 of the very light pink. Ooh. And it's weird. Under black light, this kind of has a little bit of a glow. Just barely though. It's weird. Pretty dang tall, right? Exactly. Nobody buys them. They'll probably go in my booth. They're probably, you know, people are probably decorating now for coming up for the Christmas season. So I have those. These are $5 each. All right, and if we have no interest, we can pass. Hi, sweet Jane. How are you? Doggone happy vintage. How have you been? All right. We'll move those and we'll pass on those. Okay. Quick break, guys. I have to use the little girl's room. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, hi, Maritza. I see you for the joy. I'll put your name down, sweetie. I think I have one similar that says love, too. You're welcome. I'll put your name on that, babes. Maritza. I just don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere. I can always bring it back. All right. La 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 la. Okay. I have another basket. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I have another basket just for giggles. Y'all know about baskets that are made in the South? Oh, Whiskers, you getting frightened, honey? It's a thunder. My cat Whiskers, he always gets like panicky when it thunders. He knows when it's going to storm. He will hop up in my lap and he just like, you know, I know when a storm is coming. Oh, Whiskers, what are you doing? Hello now. You afraid? You want to say hello? You want to say hello? You want to say hello? Here's my big boy. He's afraid of the thunder. Say hello, Whiskers. Say hello. Hello, Whiskers. You big boy, you gonna go hide? Huh? You gonna go hide? No, not on the table. No, not on the table. And of course, the younger one, who's a Siamese, always has to hassle them. Okay, back to the baskets. Y'all know about the baskets. They sure do. The baskets that are made in the South, these are made of pine needles. Okay. And this is the design that's pretty popular. They are super well made, and this is super tight. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but isn't he, Leona? He's my tuxedo, and then the little rascal. Okay, tiny what does I call him? Toe beans and squeakers, because he has a squeaky voice. He's a Siamese, so he's always hassling my Whiskers. I tried to gather pine needles by me, Sherry, and you got to boil them, and to get all the bugs and this and that, and then you have to wind them and twirl. I don't know. Anyway, this is a traditional Southern. Now in South Carolina, they have a place you can go. I think it's in Charleston, where you can watch the women make these baskets. But if anybody's interested in this one, this is a buy it now. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a start at $10. $10, which is a really good price for these. Okay. And it is a little one. It's just a little one. And Cheryl's in at 10. Look at that. I'm kind of getting a feel for what y'all are liking, so it's going to make my life a lot easier going out and sourcing. Just get on your nerves, right? My little one, he has that meow, meow, meow. And then the other one, Whiskers, has this long droll meow kind of thing. But anyway, this basket is this basket is about 6 inches by 6.5 inches. If there's any other interest, we're going to counter down. $10 is the opening bid on this. So we're going to counter down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I put in the sold. And it's sold to Miss Cheryl. Thank you. Congratulations. It's coming home to you. All right. Put Cheryl's name on there. I have a Hazel Atlas. Geez, I should have bought it last week. And I said I had Hazel Atlas people in here. And I said, darn, I forgot to bring the mason jar. Yay, Cheryl gets that. Okay, here it is, guys. Check this out. OMG. Oh my God. Look at this. What did I have on this last time? I don't even remember. But it's definitely a Hazel Atlas mason jar. Now the lid doesn't match. The lid is a ball, I believe. Does that say ball? Yep, the lid is a ball, but it is the zinc lid with the milk glass inside. There's milk glass in there, but it's a zinc lid. But if it's the jar, I want to say this is 2-quart size. It's a number 10. Okay, and we're going to start. I wanted to bring this last time, and I just completely, it slipped my mind. Hi, Amy. How are you? Just popping to say hi. Hi. Okay, we're going to start this at, let's see. Let's start this at 16. Here it is, guys. Hazel Atlas. Who even knew? See? Atlas, the HA mason jar with the very old zinc bowl cap, bowl lid with the milk glass on the inside. Now, I did clean it, but it does have some residuals on the inside. But you can get it cleaner, yay. But, and there's the bottom. It's got the H right there, H and A. It's kind of textured. And does this have any type of glow? No, it does. You know, it has like a pinkish hue on the bottom. Now, back in the day, I knew when they made the milk glass, you know, the milk jugs, they would put, oh, do they? They fit quite a few. That's good. I'm glad. I had a milk glass jug. I don't know if I still have it or not, but the glass has like a pink hue to it. And through some research, I found out that basically they added a pink hue to the glass because it made the milk look whiter than, this is before homogenized. You know, this is back in the day, you know, when you got the cream on top, which is the best, the best. You got your tail whooped if you went in and took that cream. And they would know because it only had that little tiny like foily paper lid. And boy, oh boy, if you took that cream off the top, boy, you were deep doo-doo. Oh, really? Stoneway canning jar from D? Okay. Awesome. Now, this is a nice find. I have not found a Hazel Atlas jar. I do see them in the bowl, but I've never seen a Hazel Atlas canning jar. And I would say that's like a half a gallon or 2-quart size. Yeah, that's a nice size. Of course, you know, fill it with beans. Right, Cheryl? Tail whooped if you got caught doing that. Well, I grew up in the 60s. You know, I was a young kid in the 60s. You know, the late 60s, and you know that's when there was the milk box was out on the front porch, and we still had people. You know, we still had milkmen delivering our milk at that time. So anyway, nice size, nice size. 9.5 inches tall and 4.5 inches in width. All right. So we don't have any interest. We're going to put pass on that. All right. And I'll put some information on here so I don't forget. Ooh, Lord. Got something crawling on my foot. Yeah, it's starting to get overcast. It said that we were going to get some showers possibly. All right, what's next? What did I not do? Oh, I have this really cool had this really cool Julia Knight. This is made by Julia Knight. It is a grape cluster bowl. Okay. It's probably a silver, looks like a silver tone, or it says that it's made in India, but it's copyrighted Julia Knight. Right there, Julia Knight. And you got that right, Sherry. What are they going to look back on? Pokemon cards and t-shirts. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to look back on. I don't know. It seems like a time gone by, right? Oh, I forgot to put my pass in. Kind of remembers Arthur Court. Yeah, Julia Knight, trademarked, registered. And this is all enameled in here. Okay, it looks much a darker, greener than what it is, but it's just a very pretty grape bowl. Okay, and I didn't put any information in. Oh boy, we're gonna start this one at $14. It is this big. It's a 9-inch from end to end, but very pretty. Very pretty. Oh, okay. It's all over. No enamel. All right. I wanted to get back to Sherry. I just remembered I had started a conversation with you earlier, but I had mentioned earlier, guys, that I was seriously considering a booth in my local boutique antique mall that we have here. Now, I was back in 2008, 2009. I did rent a space, and a friend of mine, she rented a house like on the main road in the town that I lived in. So, and she rented out different sections of the house, you know. So I started out upstairs, an upstairs bedroom. I worked my way down when a vendor left, and I ended up in the front walkway area, you know, when you first came in. But that was like before the real popularity of renting space and this and that. So I was just, you know, I was just a vendor selling my goods. So we did pretty well until, you know, the economy in 2009 took a bad turn, and people were not spending, you know, like they were. But yeah, I had a good year and a half run with that. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun as well. So I've done it before, and then I was an outside vendor. I used to go to craft shows and things with my stuff. So, but that was when I was in my mid 30s and I had energy. So, but I'm thinking, you know, instead of it sitting in my house, not being seen, I thought maybe, you know, I would try to put it, you know, in a vendor space. But hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. So I don't see any interest on this. We're going to pass that up and put it in the chat. That would be great. Okay. All right. That's a signature piece right there. All right. And I'm almost done. This I have, I showed this before, but I'm not sure. I want to say it's Brilliant Cut because it is cut. I'm not really sure of the age. I think it's no, it's not. It's I think it's I don't even know if it's American Brilliant. I have no idea. It is an etched lead crystal ashtray, but people, you know, they forego the ashtray part and they just use it for trinket dishes or candy dishes. Okay, so we're going to start this. We're going to start this one out at 14. And these run anywhere between 28 and 38 online. And here it is. This is a lead crystal. Here's your wheel cuts right down on the bottom. Here's your divots. There's a star in the middle, star here. And again, it's an ashtray. Ooh, it's an ashtray. Look at that. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. My thing is that I don't have like a bunch of shelves and furniture and all that to display my smalls on. So I have to maybe try to pull some stuff from the house, some furniture, and just put an NFS on it, you know. But anyway, so this is, it's got some weight to it. It could be maybe 50, 60, 70s. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, 5.5 inch. 5.5 inch in diameter. Okay. And we put it in there. The starting was 14. And if there's no interest, we're going to pass. Okay. Because, you know, like I said, guys, the stuff is sitting in my house. It's sitting in totes. You know, eBay, I put things on eBay and, you know, it's a hit and a miss with that. And that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. So I figured that I would rather it be seen, you know, than unseen. And it's just sitting here. Some of the items you guys have seen multiple times, and I don't want to keep boring y'all with that. Showing you things over and over again until they sell. This, okay, here's the next item. Okay, what do we got here? She's adorable. I've had her for the longest time. And she is bisque porcelain. Okay, she's a bisque porcelain girl. It took me forever to figure it out. I believe she's either home. I don't think she's home co, but I don't know if she's left in either. There are no marks because there's no label left. But what did I write here? Gerber, Gebruder, Huback, whatever that is. I've thought about that too. The Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. I've thought about that. If it's anything like Craigslist, which was a nightmare, with people not showing up, oh, good. But yeah, I have to figure it out for my local area, the Facebook Marketplace here. I have to have a friend of mine help me with that. But look at her. Is she not absolutely beautiful? Oh my goodness. I have had her for years. Look at her face. Is she not darling? Okay. Okay, we're starting her off at $14. Again, I don't know. She's this big. She's this big, guys. Which is, oh my goodness. Almost 6 inches. Is she beautiful? Look at her face. Ugh. Look at her face. She's a beautiful bisque porcelain. And she has a nice smooth feel to her. You know, like sometimes the bisque is very chalky, but not her. She is just adorable. Adorable. And again, no marking. There was probably the remnant of what was a sticker at this point, but I don't know. But she's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I could do that maybe with some of my bigger pieces, Sherry. And then I can always, you know, once they're in the booth, I can also, you know, say, hey, hi, Attic Avenue. Hello and welcome. Just subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh, and also, guys, remember, just uh, an FYI here. I wasn't getting notifications from like people that I'm subscribed to. And I don't know why. Like D and a lot of them. And I was like, you know, just relying on my memory. So I ended up going to my phone. Now, you know how the phones do. They update all the time and this and that. I think they go wonky and they change your settings. But anyway, my notification settings for subscribers that I subscribe to was turned off. And I was like, why am I not getting notifications for the resellers and people that I follow on YouTube? And even Instagram, I mean, you know, nothing was coming through. So the other day I checked it and it was turned off. So guys, if you're not getting notifications, go into your phone, make sure your go into your settings, go into notifications, scroll down to YouTube. Okay, hit the YouTube. And once that box opens up, check to make sure your notifications are on to receive notifications from subscribers that you subscribe to. Mm-hmm. So just an FYI, and I didn't know that they had, you know, they go in and they do these updates and things get wonky and then you're like, what? I wish they'd just leave it alone. Okay, so we have no interest in her and we're going to pass on that. Okay, we'll pass on that. Anybody interested in a Ragoon? Andrea by Sadak. Okay, underrated. Underrated. And make sure when you go in and you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell and turn it to all so you get all of the notifications each time, you know, your subscribers that you're subscribed to go live or put out content. But thank you so much. There's about a 30% people that watch my channel that are not subscribed, but I do thank everybody so much. I am at 477. So I got only I'm a short time at a 500. Those of you in the military know what that means. I'm a short time at a 500. So hopefully I'll get there. Okay. Charleston Dragoons. Okay. Charleston Light Dragoons, actually. Dragoons. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Attic Avenue. Appreciate you being here. Yes, I saw that, Sherry. I appreciate it. Okay. Y'all, I have seen this listed at a very high price. Okay. I'm not sure of the pull, but I saw this listed at a very high price. I listed it on my eBay site for not nearly as much, but I did not see any comp sales for them. But I decided to pull it. I'm going to pull it off of eBay and offer it to you guys. And then if not, it'll go into my booth. But Charleston Light Dragoons, 1733. And again, this is Andrea by Sadek. Okay, done in 2000. And he is in the typical dress of the Charleston, South Carolina Dragoons, soldiers of the Revolutionary War. Okay, these guys represented England, okay, the British, and they would come in and they weren't the nicest of the nice. They definitely played some havoc on some local people during the Civil War. But they were usually, on horseback, and they basically represented territories of Britain, which in the Revolutionary War was still owned. The state was still owned. Some of the state territories down here were owned by Britain, and that's what we had. Anyway, the Revolutionary War, not the Civil War, but the Revolutionary War. Okay, 1733 is the design on him. Sorry, this was starting at $25. It's a piece of history. It is in perfect condition. If you love your Southern history, okay, and military history, regardless of your political views, which we don't ever discuss here on my channel. We don't go there. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But if you're a history buff, check it out. And I'm not sure why it has like that little thing, looks like a keyhole. Get down. Get down, please. Oh, get down. All right, be a good boy. All right. So it does stand. It has no, it's got like a 24 karat gold decor on him. And he does stand at 11 inches. So perfect for the history buff. Okay, perfect for your history buff. 11 inches in height. Charleston. And I didn't know that back in the day, I shouldn't say that, back in the 1700s and 1800s, they called it Charlestown because of King Charles. I don't know. They called it Charlestown. And everybody calls it Charleston now. But that's how it changed over the years. Anyway, we don't have any interest. We're going to pass. We're going to pass. All right. I'm almost to the end. And I hear the thunder and the lightning. Okay. I'm not sure who makes this, but we're gonna start this. This is an offer up. We're gonna start this one off at $20. Okay. And this is a blown yellow glass with a clear beak swan. It does have a very highly polished bottom. This could be Murano. It could be. And if it is, you're getting a fantastic price. And it does fluoresce. It kind of goes to, under black light, it kind of goes to like a dull yellow, but it doesn't change color. Okay. And this is starting at $20. It is that big. Meaning it is 5 inches tall. Wouldn't that look beautiful in the window? But what's sparking me is that the bottom is highly polished. Highly polished. So, and the way that the head is made, I'm not sure. I could be totally wrong. Look at the eyeballs. Like there's the eyeballs are like little glass. Anyway, I could be shooting myself in the foot on value on this, but this is one that I have in my collection. I got it from somewhere. I might have bought it from a reseller. I don't remember. But if I did and I don't mention your name, I'm so sorry. But it is a fantastic piece. It is truly a fantastic piece. Let me put a, there you go. You can get a better view of it. Isn't that gorgeous? It has no damage at all. None. So, and if there's no interest, we can pass. We will pass. Thunder. Thunder. Okay. I have a glass paperweight, yellow, orange. This is a buy it now. $8. Oh, sorry. Number 11. And Sherry, I do have a big window where I could display my colored glass. But here's the problem. I have 2 cats that kind of make it a problem. There you go. There's the bottom. I like it. It kind of reminds me of like an owl's face. See the bubble there and the bubble there? But I see Miss Cheryl in number 11. All right, Cheryl, count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. All right, this goes to Cheryl. Thank you. Cheryl for $8. All right. I'll put that over there. And then I had this pretty piece. I have more paperweights if you're interested, Cheryl. I know, Leona. I know. I have to be very, very careful where I put anything. And I do have the new curio, the antique curio that I bought that I'm putting my, my fragiles in. But, I mean, I have like a bottom, let's say like a bottom cabinet to a hutch. I didn't put the hutch in because I didn't want to block the window, but I have a large bay window. And the cats hop up on there all the time. And the last thing I need is, topple here, topple there. I'm in deep doo-doo. I would be so angry. This is frosted glass that encased orange frosted glass. It is that big. It is a nice size. Okay. This is an offer up, and we're going to start. We're going to start this one at 15. It is more of a contemporary piece. Okay. And it is just shy of 16 inches tall, but really nice. I know, right, Melody? They do. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Battery. Okay, fine. I have to plug you in. That's fine. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It has these ribs in it. It is frosted and then encased orange. But if there's no interest, we count her down. I know. She would like this. She loves everything orange. That's what I saw her show with Dee. And we're going to pass if no one's interested. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pass. And pass. I know, right, Cheryl? It's perfect for Halloween decor. If you get those big black flumes coming out of here, that would be awesome. All right, we'll pass. We can pass. And I do have a paperweight I can show you. She loves paperweights. All right. Okay. I'm not even going to show you that. I don't think anybody's interested in those. Now, that glass bowl that I showed to you last week, y'all, this, I swear it's EAPG. I swear to you it's EAPG, but I have to send a message to Scott, and I don't want to bother him because he was having company and it was his birthday. But when I scanned it, it was coming up Duncan Miller. I know, I just wanted to show you all again. Okay. Now this has a couple of chips, bug bites actually. There's a chippy doo right there, and there's a chippy doo on the inside here. But I did wanted to just show this to you guys again. It does have a lot of wear on the bottom. It's definitely seen its day. There's some straw marks. It does have a weight. There's a chippy doo right here. That's why I'm starting this at $15 on an offer up. It has bubbles in it. Okay. And it's that big comparative. And I know it's old. You just can tell that it's EAPG. You can just tell. But I didn't want to bother him because I couldn't find a pattern number. And to me, it has a bit of there's a glow in here. Okay, there's a glow. It's not like a crazy uranium glow, but there's a glow, y'all. There's a glow. I'll show it to you. If you give me a moment. Now they're all in the dark. Let me see if I can show you. Hopefully it'll come up. Can you see the... Why am I working this so hard? You see the glow? That green hue? It doesn't have a heap load of uranium in it, but it's what Unimagic calls it. It's manganese. It's to make the glass clearer, more clarity to the glass. So if it has that in it, I know that it has it's got age to it. So, and with the design and the wear on the bottom, I know for sure that this is EAPG. But I priced it accordingly because, yes, ma'am, manganese. I priced it accordingly because of the chips. You know, there's chippy do right there. But if anybody was interested, it was an offer up starting at 15. But it's a nice center bowl. A really nice center bowl. No, I'm 8.5 inches by 4 inches. But if you was 100 and some odd years old, you'd be a little chippy too, right? There's the scratches on the bottom right there. All right. If not, we're going to pass. We'll pass it till the next time. Put my jewelry back in there. All right. Well, did I go through it all? I think I did. I think I surely did. Surely. Yes, ma'am. Put that back on here. All right. Okay, guys. Well, oh, yes, Cheryl. Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot this. All right. This, Sherry mentioned before, I've been picking up a couple, and I'm trying to find these. Which I'm having a hard time finding. Anyway, I thought this was pretty cute. I picked this up from a lady that was doing she had a little yard sale, and she made this. I thought it was cute as all get out. All right, so I have a little one, but I think I have. Here we go. Let me show you. This is isn't so cute. This is a little open sugar bowl. Okay, and you just drop a little tea light in there. And it hangs by, you know, the little beaded jewelry eyeglass, you know, an eyeglass, beaded eyeglass thing. But I'm having a hard time finding the eyeglass things. A larian or whatever you want to call it. You're right, sure, isn't it a great idea? And you could just hang it, you know, hang it wherever. Okay. Now you could put birdseed in here and put it out under an awning or something, or out in a tree, or put a little water in there and the birds can have a little bird bath. But isn't that stinking cute? I love it. It's so adorable. If anybody's interested, this is gonna be a buy it now. And I think we're up to number 12. Exactly, right? Like, how many times you bypass the open sugar, right? And there you go. Isn't that cute? $10, number 12, buy it now. You see, like, I found another one. Here's a smaller one. I was going to make one out of this little miniature. And that's old. So I found that one. Isn't that cute? Now, if you have a porch or something like that, you can hang these. Wouldn't that look pretty? Anyway, no interest, we'll pass. All right. No pass. I know, right, Sherry? It is a great idea. Okay, so pass on that one. And then Cheryl, did you? I have paperweights. I have this one, this one, this one. Okay. They are not marked. They have different sizes. I don't think this was marked. We can go 10. I'll just change it. Okay, I can show 3 paperweights. Okay, there's one. Wow. Just take these little tags off more. Oh, Mamma Mia, I'm just going to leave it. I wanted the light to get through it. Okay. All right. You don't care for blue ones? Okay, so this one is a no-go. And this one is a no-go. And this one's a no-go. Okay, so I'm going to show them $10 each. This is the first one. This has the bubbles on the inside. Let me turn this down. $10 for this one. That's what it looks like. You look down in it. Kind of looks like a planet or under the sea. That's what it looks like. That's 10. Then there's this one. Okay, there's the bottom. This is a little bit smaller, but this has the multicolor swirl. And then there's the there's the under the sea with the dolphins. Now this is much bigger. Let me read my chat. Yes, yes, yes. They are cool. Okay, so here's your size. These are $10, your choice. If anybody is interested. There's this one. There's this one. And then there's this one. And y'all, if you like yeah, I think she does have skin allergies, Sherry. Yeah, I definitely think so. I've been giving him Benadryl to help, and that seems to help, but it doesn't alleviate everything. But yeah, he's due for a visit to the vet. I found jellyfish glow in the dark paperweight. Ooh, I have a couple of those. I won't bear with them. All right, so the dolphin 10. I think these are 3-inch and this is a 2-inch. Okay, so those are my 3. I'll put those away. There we go. I could bring those to a different sale, actually. All right. All right. Okay, I think that's it. I think I went through everything. I love those jellyfish ones. I love the jellyfish ones. You illuminate them and you get a light box to go underneath. I have a few left, but I'm keeping them just in case when I do my yeah, I have to, yeah. Yeah, the vet had recommended that they were going to you know, that he would have to get maybe what is it, cortisone shots or something like that, some kind of shot to help with his skin. So I don't even, I give him Kibbles, which is the Jinx brand, and they say that it doesn't have any crap in it. But then I just buy him what they call down here pudding. I don't even buy him canned dog food no more. He gets pudding, which is like pig spleen and blood and all kinds of nastiness. Looks like a sausage. I won't eat it, but he loves it. So I figured I'd give him mostly that stuff instead of all the other crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. He's due for a checkup anyway. So okay, guys. So we can I can do a quick flashback if you're interested. I still have 19 people and we're in at 3 hours. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate everybody who's hung in here with me. I surely do. There's a lot to go through. There's a lot to go through. Okay, so if you want, I can, because I don't get too many people that do the, that watch the replay and come back. So I'll just go from the. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Have fun. Have fun, girl. All right. And thank you so much for your purchase, babe. Appreciate you. Okay, so we had that sold. Okay, so we had the again, now if it's an offer up, I'll say it's an offer up and anybody has a chance of bidding on it. The brass candlesticks, the three bowl wall candlesticks. Okay. This is an offer up starting at $20 for these. Oops. We had the hand painted, what do I want to call them? Tassels. We had a set of 6 hand painted glasses. Where's my sign? I think I had 18 on these. Hand painted wine glasses with the tassels on them. Set of 6, and these were $18. This was an offer up. Those are sold. We had the short Heisy set of 5, the shorter sherbet glasses set of 5, and this is an offer up at $15. for the Heisy glass. And they do have that little H and A in there at the very end of the seam. Okay, so those are $15 offer up starting, and you get a set of 5. And then we had the water goblets, and they were a set of 5 on these. And these are the water goblets. This is Colonial Clear is what they call it. And this was an offer up at 20. You get a set of 5. So you get a set of 4 and 1 free. Figure to you that way. That's still only $5 a glass. I mean, really. Okay. Where can you do? Where can you get that? All right. We had those. We had the crystal decanter craft. Okay. And this was an offer up starting at $20. There you go. There's the top. And it's etched. And there's the bottom. Nice weight to it. It is crystal, guys. Okay. So this was $20 as an offer up. Any interest? All right. Yeah, right. A set of 4 with 1 free. Exactly. All right. You saw the possibly Murano yellow and clear bill glass swan. $20. Very highly polished bottom. $20. And then we had Fostoria American butter dish and salt and pepper shaker set. You get the set. And it was $12. I'll buy it now. $12. I didn't give a number. You could just put in $12 if you're interested. Okay. And then we had this pretty silver tone shell napkin holder or letter holder. And this was a buy it now for $8, number 1. Thank you, Sherry. Buy it now, $8, number 1 for the shell napkin holder. We had buy it now, number 2 for $5 was the little stained glass sailboat. And it's a little votive holder. It's a little votive right there. See? Sits right there. And that was $5, number 2. Buy it now. And we had the little cherub, the vintage little cherub. He's like a plastic, but he's vintage. And this was buy it now, $5, number 9. $5, number 9. We had the Spode hors d'oeuvre cheese knife in the box. Christmas. Buy it now, $10, number 6. $10, number 6. There you go. All right. We had the Spode design, buy it now. Pimpernel coasters. A box of coasters in the Spode pattern. in the box. Buy it now. $8, number 7. $8, number 7. Right? They would be nice. We had the Murano style abstract ribbon swirl glass sculpture. These were an offer up at $25 each. I do have 2. $25 each for the abstract ribbon swirl. And that has the copper aventurine in there. Gold, aventurine or copper speckles. Okay, there's the bottom. Very pretty. Nice gift. $25 each, offer up. Blue, green, and copper, or goldy copper. Okay. Whoop, whoop. We had the Julianite grape cluster. Little tray. That was an offer up at $14. We had the iridescent, what I call a ribbon bowl. It's a art glass or a studio art glass ribbon bowl. You can see all the pretty colors in there. This was an offer up at $14. Sherry, right? Who was that? Was that the plant in Beetlejuice? The plant with the tongue coming out? I think so. This is the Murano style amber cased bowl. Amber and copper fleck venturine. This is 10.5 inches long. And there's your venturine, a gold fleck in there or copper fleck. It's very pretty. And that was an offer up at $14. There's the bottom. That was that one. And this one, yeah. You're right. You're so right, Sherry. Okay, Cheryl, I see you for number 14. If there's no, for $14 for this one, I see no other interest. I'll count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. And if I could click on my chat, that would even be better. And there's the sold, guys. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. That's coming home to you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, right. And that goes to Miss Cheryl. Okay, we had the carnival glass shell, and it's footed on the bottom. Probably a 1970s piece or so, or So it's got that, like that mermaid ice oil slick, but it is a shell. It does have the little feet on the bottom. It has no chips, cracks, or anything. And this was offer up $16 for this. It's a nice size. That would look great with candy corn in it, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, we had that. We had the little girl, the bisque porcelain. And she was an offer up at $14 for the little bisque porcelain girl. Super pretty. We had Charleston Ragoon, light Ragoon. We had him at $25. Andrea by Sadak. We had these green Christmas trees. These were $5 each. I have 4 green ones. And a pink. Okay. And what else did I not show? No, I think I showed it all for today. Oh, and this one again, $10, number 12 for the little lit. You're right, Sherry. Could put a fairy light in them. All right. Okay, guys. So that does it for today's show. That's all I've got. Oh no, sorry. I had the Hazel Atlas with the bowl zinc lid. I had that. That was $16 for the Hazel Atlas mason jar. And then there was the orange offer up starting at $15. The orange contemporary vase. I think that's all I had. All right, guys. Let me refresh. All right. Let me refresh my page. I know I'm on low battery here, so okay. Okay, let me put the top chat in. All right, guys, so it's time for the giveaway. Time for the giveaway. All right, so we're gonna do our bunny bucks. Let me get together here now. No purchase necessary. You can we're gonna do 2. No purchase necessary, guys. Put the number or letter in as many times as you want, please. And we're going to do 1 winner per game. Okay, so that makes it fair for everybody. Okay, so if you won on the first time, let someone win on the second time. No, do I have, I don't think I have, yes, I do. Miss Margot. Margot won last week, but she didn't come to the sale. So when she does and she purchases something, she'll get that applied to her. Okay, so no purchase necessary. If you purchase something, I'll take your bunny bucks off your invoice. If you didn't purchase anything, your bunny bucks will go as a credit. Okay, so let's do, what did I Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see. And then we're going to do okay, so here we go. Okay, I'll put the go in when we're ready. And so the first number I want you to pick, and you could pick as many times as you like, okay, the number between 10 and 20. The number between 10 and 20. Can you see go in the chat? And stop. We have a winner, 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 winner. We have a stop here. And let me just go back here. And okay, guys, you have a, I saw the stop in the chat, right? Okay. All right. So the first, I'm going to refresh this page so I have it correct. All right. Here we go. Okay. So between the go and the stop, I see, this is the number 13. And I see the first 13 being Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry, congratulations. You are a winner of $5 Bunny Bucks. And I'll put your name down. Whoop, whoop. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There you go. Thank you so much, Miss Sherry. And thank you, everybody who contributed into that game. All right. You're welcome. All right. So, okay. So, the next set of numbers is going to be between the numbers between 50 and 70. Wait for the go. Number between 50 and 70. And I hear stop. Stop, stop. We have a winner. Oh, hell no, cat. Hell no. No, you gotta get down, buddy. Please. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Oh, God. They're arguing, these daggone cats. Okay. So let me refresh. I get so nervous when the cat jump up on the table. I got all my glass. Okay, guys. All right. So between the go and the stop, let me look. I have, there's my winner's number 63. So let me scan here. Down, down, down. And I see Cheryl Hoskins as number 63 is the winner. Yay. Congratulations, Miss Cheryl. You are the winner. $5 bunny bucks toward your purchases today. Congratulations. Yay. Yay. All right. Cheryl. All right. All right. Congratulations to the winner, guys. And thank you all so very much. You guys are the greatest. Thank you so much for spending your day with me and sharing my birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all for your purchases. Thank you all for your chatty comments in the chat, your thumbs up, of course. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit my 500 subscriber mark. And be sure to make a note that I will be here next Sunday, 3 p.m. And thank you all for the birthday wishes. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate it. I surely do. And honey's making dinner. He's making dinner. Yay. Again, also don't forget to visit all. Thank you, Roxana. Thank you, everybody that came and hung out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel if you leave me a comment. If there's anything, and I really mean that, and I'm not always good to do that myself, but just shoot an emoji, that works. You know what I mean? If you have nothing to say, just send me a smiley face or whatever emoji you feel like sending me. It definitely helps the channel and gets it out there to more people. So again, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And don't forget, support the local resellers. Okay, we all work very hard to bring you the content that we bring you, and we hope that you enjoy each and every piece that we show you. And if there's anything that you're interested in or you change your mind on and you want to watch the replay, you want to put me in chipmunk mode, that's fine. You can do that. And there's something that you like, just shoot me an email. Shoot me an email. It's right there on the screen. Go right ahead and do that. And everybody have a wonderful week. And we'll see you next Sunday. And thank you all so very much. And thank you for my birthday wishes. It means the world to me. Thank you. Mwah. Bye, everybody.